Hello, ladies and gents. Bit late on this one. Sorry. You're the first and only one here, Harlequin. Let me actually share this as well. I'm a bit late actually scheduling this, so hopefully people just know that this is the time. But we'll see. So sorry. Wasn't intentional. I'm normally pretty good at scheduling these, but such is life. Jasper's upstairs again. You guys love Jasper more than me. Sons of bitches. Let me just sort this out. Right. Okay, cool. How are we all doing? Vasi Reviews, nice to have you here. Dude, Stephen Cruises. Dude, the Harlequin, nice to have you here. I've just realised my rings are off, so I'm going to go get them. So the mythical legs of Mr. H you will witness. Well, I thought I would get my rings, but apparently my rings are nowhere to be seen. I don't know where my rings are now. That's pissed me right off. No! Where are my rings? No! Right, anyway, how are we all doing? So no specific point today. We're just going to be hanging out, talking everything. Been quite a lot of stuff that's come out, actually. So we're Castlevania Season 4. A lot of people really hate it. Maybe I'm jaded because I really hated Season 3. So this one came out and I was like, oh, it's better. But I thought it was all right, but maybe I'm wrong. But I like Castlevania Season 4, to be fair. Those legs still look fake to me. Thank you very much. They're definitely fake. It's all CG, guys. I don't actually have legs. What I am is I just float. I'm like, is it Davros out of Doctor Who? It was Davros, wasn't it? I actually just like mill around on like a machine or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, Castlevania Season 4. Who's seen it? Because I've seen it. I did my review. Not many people have seen the review because for whatever reason, I don't know. But I quite liked it. I enjoyed it. But loads of people hate it, man. Loads of people absolutely hate it. So it's a bit of a shame. But I genuinely think maybe if that's the case and people's consensus is that it's garbage, I think what it is that I really hated Season 3. And maybe it's because I really hated Season 3 that when Season 4 came out, I was like, yeah, it looks all right. So Nate says, really, I thought Season 4 was fantastic. Okay, cool. Vasi Review says, I'm going to watch it all on the weekend. Season 3 was weird. Bruh. Boy, was it weird. It was odd. Alucard, like very sort of fatherly relationship, then suddenly he's banging them both. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Maybe that was always the intention, but they didn't convey it properly, so it didn't seem to make sense. It was very odd. Came out of left field. Joseph Pullen says, binged it all today, so did you like it? Oh, here we go. Daniel Knowles. Did I fix the lag on Resident Evil 8? I haven't tried again, actually. I am going to try again. Someone said something. And the thing is, it's not Resident Evil 8. It's the recording. The recording is what's lagging. So I don't know what's going on. I need to fix it. I don't know how. I need to fix it. So who knows? Nikki, Holla. That's the Disney group, isn't it? Holla. Are you? Is that what you're part of? Are you part of it now, Nikki? Are you part of the Holla Latino group? I say Latina because you're a woman rather than Latino. I could call you Latinx though, but that's somewhat offensive. And assuming you're non-binary gender. Fuck's sake. Right, anyway. Royston Parker, Sonic has claimed your rings. I know. Honestly, I don't know where they are. I'm actually really annoyed by that. Because I don't like... I get like shit for having rings. People seem to like hate the fact that I've got rings. But I really like my rings. And yeah, I'm really annoyed. I don't know what... It's one of those things that if you don't wear a watch, you take a watch off. Or you wear a watch, you take a watch off. You're like, I feel naked without it. It's the same kind of thing with the rings. Yeah, super annoying. Okay, so Joseph Pullen thought it was great. Shame it had to end. Yeah. That just sounded like a bunch of nonsense. Yeah. It didn't tell you that I was streaming. In fairness, I didn't have it scheduled. I literally just went live immediately. So, a bit unusual for me on Fridays. And also, all the days, actually. I normally always have them scheduled ready to go because I think it sends them out a bit quicker. So, who knows? What's this? Have I found out Lady... Where is it? Oh, Mr. H discovered Lady Dimitrescu's secret. No, but I saw it. Some people spoil it all over the internet, so they've shown me that she's just a giant monster, which is to be. I mean, it's all these little all the dudes jerking their jimmies to this Resident Evil character. Why? Like, obviously, it was going to be a monster. It's a Resident Evil character. Come on, unbelievable. The fact Mr. H got that right concerns me. Got what right? Shane White, Mr. H, you should review 2 films with the word dead in it. Army of the Dead and Those Who Wish Me Dead, an action film starring Angelina Jolie. Those Who Wish Me Dead, I saw the advert for with Angelina Jolie. Looks actually amazing. And I tell you what, it's a return to form for Angelina, because she used to do really good stuff and then she faded into obscurity. Obviously, with her relationship with Brad Pitt, that probably didn't help. But I saw the trailer to that and it looks amazing. I was really, really impressed. It looks like an actual hard-hitting, good film. Army of the Dead isn't out yet, is it? So I'll have to check that out, to be fair. Mr. H, I saw your video on Ultraman. I love Japanese superheroes. Awesome. If you like Japanese superheroes, ladies and gents, I've got a Japanese superhero for you all that you must go and check out. It's actually on my second channel. That's right, ladies and gents. I have a Japanese superhero on my second channel. It's a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. It's a car channel. It's a car. Don't get too excited. I'm not secretly a JDM superhero hoarder. Yeah, no, I've got a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. Please do check out my second channel. It's cool. And actually, when I say a Japanese superhero, it is actually a really, really rare little car that I'm rebuilding. So you guys might like it if you like cars. Anyway, Nate says, received my Blu-ray yesterday and I've gone through all the features. I enjoyed the documentary more than I thought I would, especially like the interview parts with you in the cast. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm really glad you liked the documentary. I'm really proud to be a producer on the documentary, the guy who gets final say on all of it. I'm really, really proud of the documentary. I am even more proud, or I am prouder of the documentary for Breaking Lights, which will actually be available for Blu-ray pre-order soon. It'll be available for sale before anyone actually sees it. So the idea for Breaking Lights was I was just going to sell it on Blu-ray and probably not going to put it on the channel. And the documentary is better. The documentary is 10 times better. It's such a good documentary for Breaking Lights. So, yeah. Isn't Honda Japanese superhero? I don't know. If you like things like classic Godzilla and Ultraman, the genre is called tokusatsu. It's a great little rabbit hole. Oh, awesome. Okay. I wasn't aware of that term or the terminology. So, yeah, cool. How are we all doing anyway? Where are we all in the world? Where are we all in the world? Spider Dan, phenomenal plug. I thought it was pretty good too. I tried. How are we all? Where are we all? What's good? What's happening? Jason Gallagher, Blu-ray arrived earlier in the week here in Switzerland. Haven't had the chance to watch it. Oh, that's a shame, man. I hope you watch it soon. It's yeah, I'm really proud of it. So it'd be good if guys can watch it soon. Are gourmet hamburgers still popular there? They've never really been popular. What do you mean? Do you mean the gourmet burger? There's gourmet burger companies, but they're not like popular. Interesting. My thank you note was the best thank you note. Fact. Good. I'm glad you thought so. It was a pain in the ass doing all of them. I'm not going to lie. It was a real pain in the ass. What about Netflix's previous Ultraman series? Have they killed it for a new reboot? No, because that was supposed to continue it. This is a fresh reboot. I don't know, really. Difficult to say. I received my Blu-ray on Tuesday and we'll watch it over the weekend. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Bob. Really hope you enjoy it. Oh, Reading. Dexter's in Reading. Nice. You are close enough to actually maybe see me driving around one day. There you go. I'm going to watch all the things on the weekend. Good. Well, I hope you like it. I hope you like the Blu-rays anyway. Hi, Mr. H and chat. Hope all is well. We had my dad's cremation today. It was a really sad day. Missed my pops. He's at rest now. Sorry to put a damper. I'm from London, mate. No, it's not a damper at all. And I'm glad you checked back in as well, because obviously from Wednesday, I'm glad you checked back in, and I'm, at least you're around people that, can hopefully perk you up a little bit, dude. So yeah, good. DeCosta is in Reading. Oh, okay. I actually thought you were American, in fairness. Not American, but I thought you were in America. I don't even know why. How strange. Again, you are close enough to actually potentially see me driving around one day. And was I in Reading? About a month ago. Yeah, about a month and maybe about 2 months ago I was in Reading. Because they opened up the... it was Reading. I think it was Reading. They opened up the mall there. What was it called? Anyway, there's a mall in Reading, and I got Five Guys and stuff like that. I went there for lunch. Anyway, whatever. You've seen me at the Oracle. There you go then. Why didn't you say hello? That is hilarious. Why didn't you say hello? I am absolutely baffled. You saw me before the pandemic at the Oracle. Did you really? You should say hello. If you ever see me, come and say hello. I'm always that always surprises me when people see me. That's that catches me off guard. Yeah, cool. You should say hello next time you see me. Yeah, that is the Oracle. So the Oracle has the Five Guys and stuff like that. I was there about 2 months ago. That's cool. Good. Chin up. I know again, I covered this on the last one. There's nothing I can say, but we are all here for you, dude. Five Guys at the mall, not a busy mall then, huh? No, those malls, well, they're busy for a British mall. We don't have like malls like America. Simon Monk, how's things, big fella? I hope you're well. I'm all right. I'm not too bad. Plodding along. DeCosta, wasn't sure. Honestly, yeah. Well, if you do see me again, come and say hello. I like to meet people. I think it's fun. It's part of what makes this enjoyable, is if I do actually meet people. I think that's quite fun, to be fair. And it's all about respect, of course, obviously, because I had someone come up to me when I was eating before, and I was like, it was very nice. It was very respectful, but I think they got the hint that they couldn't actually stay to talk because I was actually eating food. So, but yeah, anyway, there you go. But definitely come say hello. Sorry, I've just missed you talking about this, but what's your thoughts on those Disney Plus Marvel shows? I'm not bothered. I don't watch the Disney Marvel shows. I do not care about them at all. Was I supposed to get a letter with my Blackfield's Blu-ray that it said something in the email too? No, not unless you clicked it. No, you shouldn't have. Not unless you actually clicked it, to be fair. So no. And it's not like a letter. It's just it's like a 3-letter note. It's not a letter. But no, not unless you clicked it, because they were cross-referenced and things. So no, not everyone gets the notes. Not everyone gets the notes. Not everyone got them. Imagine meeting Mr. H at a Burger King. I don't go to Burger King. I haven't been to a Burger King for a very long time. Mr. H, what did you think of my appearance in Monty Python? I thought it was the best. You took that scratch very well. Finbar White's on board. Nice to have you here. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, so Mr. H, it would be great if we could all do a Mr. H meetup sometime once our politicians decide whether to fully open things up. It'd be great to have a beer with you all. So I have actually tried to do that before, but no one turned up. So basically, it was for something. It was for something in London. And I tell a lie, like 2 people turned up, but nowhere near as the thing is, what I've learned from doing this is that much the same with the Blu-rays, for instance, people say they want stuff. They say they want to do stuff. I'm not saying you're one of them, but people say they want to do stuff. And then when it comes to actually doing it, they don't. And so I will only ever actually do a meetup when it coincides with me just being somewhere, because I don't want to plan to do a meetup and then no one turn up and me waste my time. I just don't want to. It's just a waste of my time, isn't it? Really? No, of course it is. So I only ever plan those things when it coincides with me actually doing something, because it's just a complete waste of time otherwise. So yeah, but I will like for instance, like my friend wants me to go to South Florida, right? So not Miami, but South Florida for his wedding in March. And if I'm in Florida and there's people in Florida, if it coincides with something like that, would I do a meetup? Absolutely. Like, of course, 100%. Great. No worries. I know that there's people in Miami and Florida. But like I wouldn't just go to the States to meet people. That'd be ridiculous. So it would coincide. Same with around the UK, to be fair. It would have to coincide with other things. Hopefully that explains it anyway. What's this? Hey, Mr. H, would you ever think of playing Mortal Kombat 11 on your channel? If fighting games aren't your thing, it's all good. Wanted to ask regardless. I don't mind fighting games. I don't think it would do very well on this channel, though, to be fair. Don't know. Bob Sav with a nice message there. I hope everyone in the chat is having a good day. And if you aren't, I feel for you. That's nice, man. It's nice. I've always wanted to go to the UK, watch lots of British stuff since I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, the UK's nice, man. It's nice. I like the UK. It's all right. I mean, it has its perks, obviously. So, yeah. No, I don't want to go to a Comic-Con at the Excel. I went to so that's the other thing. I went to Manchester, MCM Manchester, a Comic-Con in Manchester. And again, no one was there. I said I was going to be there. No one turned up. And then I was at this fucking stupid Comic-Con, and it was terrible. It was awful. It's just they just sell shit. It was just tat. It was literally just tat that they were selling. So bad. Comic-Cons are only good if you dress up. Like maybe if I get a big beard, maybe I'll shave my hair, and I'll dress up like Kratos or something. Like maybe I'll do that, but I'm not gonna. That's a joke. I'm not dressing up like Kratos. All right. But no, like Comic-Cons are not my jam. They're good if you dress up, but I can't see myself. I don't know. I don't mind dressing up, but I don't think I'd want to dress up for. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. What's this? Bud Boy Productions. Mr. H, any plans to do any car shows in the future? Good place to do a meet if you're there. half the guys here don't like cars, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, I will be going to car shows. Me and Nick both. So if you follow my second channel, I have a car channel, which I run with my friend. So when that's up and running again, yeah, me and him will be going to car shows, basically. Hold on a second, guys. Now everyone will want to see Mr. H as Kratos. Yeah, I know. I said this before. I said if I ever go to something, I'll dress up as Kratos, but I haven't stuck to that, sadly. No, it wasn't. So I actually tried to arrange a meetup in London. It wasn't MCM Comic-Con in London. That wasn't what I tried to arrange. It was not for that at all. It was actually at a pub in London. A little like bar thing, like a basement bar. It was quite a cool little bar, actually. That was what I arranged. It wasn't. I don't know where you've got the Comic-Con in London from. MCA in Manchester, maybe, but not Comic-Con in London. Not at the Excel. I've never tried to do that. When I was a kid, worked in a comic shop. Was a Comic-Con with Terry Pratchett, Ian Banks, and Anne McCaffrey. Drank with all of them, dead now. Did spend next evening drinking with Garth Ennis and John M. Nice. Do I ever get involved in political debates? No, not really. Why? I don't care about politics. Like, I care about interpersonal, sort of social structures. I don't care about politics in general. I think the less power that a government has over micromanaging your life, the better. Fucking governments in general. I think they're fantastic for certain things, but the micromanagement of people's lives is just ridiculous. Black Knight. I used to think Mr. H had legs, but I was wrong. Maybe I'll bite them off so he's the same as me. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Politics is depressing. Yeah. Pankaj Singh. Mr. H, love your videos. Come to Budapest. Or is it Budapest? I can't remember how people are supposed to pronounce it. Also, what is your favorite horror movie? So, I'd love to come to Budapest, to be fair. I would love to travel a lot more. I'd love to do a lot more of Europe. I've done an awful lot of the States and stuff like that. I've done some of Europe, but not enough. I would like to travel. But I've got other things that I want to do first. Like, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house first. And like, it's one of those things like, do I spend small amounts of money now to have arguably fantastic experiences, or do I save and secure an experience that no one else, seldom anyone else is able to have nowadays, especially in the UK, i.e. buy a house and have that as an experience? Because even when I own that, then I'll be able to then do those other things as well. So I'm like, well, I should probably hold off, get a house, which is an experience not many people in the UK can say they can do insanely. But it's true. I don't think you guys understand how expensive buying a house is in the UK. It's extortionate. Yeah, I don't know, really. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I would like to, that all came from saying come to Budapest. I'd love to come to Budapest. Marshmallow. I think I speak for everyone when I say how giddy and excited I became the idea of meeting up with Mr. H himself and his mascot Jasper. I don't think anyone cares about meeting up with me, to be fair. Genuinely. Like I said, I have tried to do it before and no one really turned up, so I don't think anyone gives a shite. Although I don't think you were on the channel at that point, to be fair. That was a good few years ago now. That must have been about 3... Yeah, it would have been about 3 years ago. Yeah, it would have been 3 years ago. I think. No, 2.5, 3. 2.5, 3. Yeah, maybe 3 years ago. So I don't think you were on the channel by that point. I don't know, actually, to be fair. Anyway, Mr. H, how's you and Jasper? In your opinion, what's the best Batmobile? I haven't seen Robert Pattinson's one, but I really like that one. Everything I've seen about it, I really like. I genuinely really like it. So I'm probably going to say that tentatively for now, because I really, really like it. I think it looks really, really cool. It looks functional as well. I've never been one to follow politics, but social for sure, especially with these woke idiots. I hate how these politicians dictate our lives. Sadly, many believe these pullets. Yeah, exactly. I've been saying it for months. I'm like, lockdown's not going to end. Boom. Indian variant. Cause for concern. Lockdown not going to ease. I'm like, fucking honestly. It's like reading a book but not turning any fucking pages. You could just know it. Laughable. Jasper's good, by the way, as well, Finbar, my dude. He's always good. Good afternoon, Mr. H. Besides Clive Barker, who are your favourite authors of all time? Clive Barker's not actually my favourite author. I actually think he wrote one good book and the rest of it was not actually that great, to be fair. And he's also had a ghostwriter for a really, really long time. So he's not that good. I know that would be blasphemy to a lot of people. So yeah. David Gemmel's good. David Gemmel's really good. Though I don't live in Budapest, would be cool for a meetup in the future, perhaps. I'm not doing a meetup in Budapest. God damn. If I go to Budapest, I'm just going there to enjoy myself. To be fair, again, like if it works out meeting other people, great. If not, no worries. Oh, can I include the Batmobile from Batman Beyond? What did that look like? Batman Beyond. Batmobile. I like Batman Beyond. I really liked Batman Beyond. Oh, that was badass. Yeah, no, I like that one a lot. Yeah, nah, that's right up there. That's right up there, guys. Andy says we'll be back in full lockdown by the end of June, I reckon. I don't know by the end of June. I'm not sure, but yeah, probably will. I recommend investing in a mortgage and stop giving your hard-earned cash to your landlord. Yeah, well, so do I, but you have to have a deposit for that. So yeah, but no, that is what I want to do. Absolutely. Nikki, is there no lockdown, etc. there? Are you talking about Florida? There is no lockdown in Florida. Mr. H, dude, facts. Just when you think things are getting better, suddenly a new variant appears and these politicians panic and put the fear of God into us. Something is off 100%. Yeah. Imagine a live action version of the Beyond Batmobile. It would be glorious. It really would be. Did you see Wrath of Man? Cinemas are not open in the UK yet, and I was not sent a screener, so I can't watch it yet. I can watch it illegally, but I can't, I don't know. All the movies that I've seen, I've managed to get screeners for, but you got to remember that the UK's been on lockdown this entire time. Like, it's only just starting to open up, and cinemas open up next week. So I will watch Wrath of Man the moment I'm able to, but can't at the moment. Yeah, sadly. Sucks. But it is what it is. Tis lame. Imagine a live action... Oh, yeah, I said that, didn't I? Yeah, I read that one out. What's this? Thoughts on the Keanu Reeves as Wolverine? I don't like it, to be fair. He can move well. Keanu Reeves can move well, but he's, again, even in John Wick, you can see he is getting old now. And I know that'll piss a lot of people off, but when he moves and he's doing a lot of the movements, you can see there is a stiffness in him that comes from age. And unless he's playing an older Wolverine, which they're not going to, but maybe they'll do. I don't see why. I don't know if I want to see him as Wolverine, to be fair. And I don't know if he'll be able to bring the gruffness. He's really good in John Wick, but that's John Wick as a character. Can he act enough? Because I like Keanu Reeves, but is he a great actor? No, he's not. Can he act enough and become another character, other than himself, in terms of being Wolverine? I don't know if he's got the chops to do that. And I really like Keanu Reeves. It's nothing against him, but I just don't think he's got the chops to do it. And I don't think I'd want to see it. I think the 10-0 countdown, do or die, killing kaiju is owed to UM. Hey, chat help. Help settle a curiosity, H-Man. Is Jerry and Sylvia's 60s Super Mario Nation Fireball Stingray a niche UK topic possibility? I'm not going to lie, George, mate. I've got absolutely no idea what you just said. I've got absolutely no idea what you just said. I love your comments because it's me deciphering what you say. And half the time, well, no, 90% of the time I get it. I don't understand this one. What? Countdown, do or die, killing kaiju is owed to UM. See, I don't know. Help settle a curiosity, H-Man. Is Jerry and Sylvia's 60s Super Mario... Oh! Super Mario Nation Fireball Stingray a niche UK topic possibility? I feel so bad because I don't know what you said. And I always like your comments, but I can normally decipher them. This one's a little bit too much. I don't understand this one, my dude. I'm genuinely really sorry. But I also don't want to ignore you because that's real bad. Big Al Games. Hey, Mr. H, thoughts on the movie Life? It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I don't understand the do or die kaiju is owed to UM. What's the UM part? I'll look out for another comment from you just so I can try and read it. One shot. It says, if anything, Marvel is doing. If anything, what? If anything, Marvel is doing has me excited. It's the Eternal. Dim, actually, I'm. Oh, damn! I'm actually intrigued with what they're doing. Okay, yeah. What's this? Like talking to Brad Pitt from Snatch. Yeah, a little bit. Don't. This isn't me trying to. I'm not calling him out. Like, I actually really like George's comments normally. And I don't dislike that comment either. Oh, Ultraman! There you go. I've got it. Now it makes sense, George. George, now it makes sense. God damn it. I'm going to go back and read your comment now. George, it makes sense, dude. It makes sense. Right, let me read your bloody comment now. Right. Think the 10-0 countdown do or die killing kaiju is ode to Ultraman. I don't understand. What do you mean by ode? Because apparently the new kaiju, he just has to look after. I don't understand why they're making Ultraman look after a baby kaiju. Maybe he kills it. Maybe he kills his arch nemesis. But then I assume you're talking about the new Netflix movie. But they say that he's still around. So I don't understand. Yeah, I honestly I don't get it, to be fair. I don't get it at all. It is genuinely confusing. How they phrase that whole thing. I'm like, right, so he has to look after a kaiju baby, which isn't his. Why does Ultraman have to look after a kaiju baby? Why? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. It's so odd. James Scott, who should play the new Ghost Rider if they can't get Nicolas Cage to play Johnny Blaze? Mads Mikkelsen. Just Mads Mikkelsen for everything. I wouldn't mind Mads. Mads Mikkelsen would be good. In fairness, I think. I don't know, really. Mads Mikkelsen. I don't know. I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know. Mads Mikkelsen is the go-to for so many people, but I don't think he could do it now either, to be fair. And also, as well, people would be annoyed because he's not American. But you want someone that can bring the gravitas when they're changed. And Nick Cage can, but not now. I don't know. Your suggestions, dude. Who do you think? In the series, he would have 10 seconds to kill the monster or expire. Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't make any sense. It's very confusing. I don't know why they're doing it. It's a strange approach to the new Ultraman. Love Mr. H movie news. This is where I get most of my movie news now. You're a good man, Mr. H. Thank you for the work you do for the channel. Well, thank you so much, Miss N. Appreciate it. Mothana Mahawish. Let's give it to Tom Cruise. He'll make a good Wolverine. I don't think he would. But you're funny. He may even undergo real surgery implantation to make real stunts. Heck, he may kill actors for real to make the movie realistic. Yeah, you're right there. That's funny. That's very, very funny. I just wanted to say I watched your Blackfields movie, and I tell you what I love about it. It's gritty, dark tone. It's very rough around the edges, but that's a good thing. Your cinematography is great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's there. Like, look, I could make it much better, and I would change a lot if I could. But yeah, I don't know. Mads Mikkelsen as Magneto. Yeah, he'd make a good Magneto. He would make a good Magneto. Is Army of the Dead out now? I don't think it is. Who's my favorite actor? I don't have one. I want to see Norman Reedus as Johnny Blaze. That, Daniel Palomo, is a very, very good pick. That's a very good pick. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I think he'd be good at that. Now I've heard Norman Reedus. I don't think Viggo Mortensen would be good. I think Norman Reedus could be good. And who's that guy? There's the guy who Charlie Hunnam could be good. I think he could be good actually. We need a Jasper meetup. Jasper's a legend. I get it, guys. You all just want to meet up with Jasper, not me. Like I'm just gonna be sat there like a fucking plum, really. Do I watch Sons of Anarchy? No. Keep those lights on, mate. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate that. So, if you didn't know, ladies and gents, the super chat function is a really, really good way of supporting the channel. Now, obviously, like I read out questions from anyone. Like I just, you know, I'm not the typical YouTuber guy who only responds to super chats. I do respond to most questions. It's just if I get to it in time. But if you want your question answered immediately and you want your question to sort of be delved into a little bit more as best as I can, obviously, on the fly, and you also want to support the channel, super chat's a really, really good way of doing it. It genuinely actually keeps the lights on. I'm sure you've noticed across the board, actually, across the board entirely from everyone, views are down. Really, really down. YouTube has changed something. I was going to go into it on a video, but I still don't know exactly what they've changed. But I know that my videos are seen by 20% less people, as in it's not 20% less people watching, as in the video is not being put in front of 20% of people that it used to, which is really odd. So they've changed something on the algorithm to hide certain things. I don't know. It's super odd. But I also know that apparently they, if you leave a like, apparently they remove likes and stuff like that now as well, which is pretty odd. Fucking YouTube. Any news on the coveted chair of House H? Sort of, but sort of not. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Apparently it's in hand. So maybe a couple of weeks' time. But I honestly don't know yet. Ellie sent some bits and pieces over to say, yeah, I know. He said that it's coming, but I don't know yet. I don't have an actual date. How's the Pulsar looking right now? Still really bad? What do you mean really bad? Do you mean like the engine and stuff like that? Because physically it looks good. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's looking all right now. Upcoming videos, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It's looking good now. It's looking like it's good. I can't spoil anything. No spoilers. And if no one knows what I'm referring to, guys, I have a second channel. I'm rebuilding a rally homologation car, a Group A rally homologation car called a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. Let me show you what they look like, actually, just so you guys can actually see, because some of you guys might be interested. Some of you guys might not be. It's the original hot hatch, basically, or one of the original hot hatches. I love them. I think it's fucking badass. So basically, I bought this car to rebuild, and I've got this second channel. So I was like, I'll just rebuild it on this channel, basically. So this is a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. It has a really cool wing on the back, which I think it always reminds me of a bit of the Cosworth, the Ford Escort Cosworth. The wing on the rear. I'll get an image so you can see the back, shall I? I think you'll like it. So I'm rebuilding this car basically on my second channel. So please do subscribe. Here's the back wing. It's so cool. And those are the dinky little 14-inch wheels that normally come on it. This is one with a bumper cut because you have to fit a front mount intercooler for more power. But it's a cool little car. It's from the 90s. They only made 10 to 14,000 worldwide. Pretty rare, to be fair. But yeah, I'm rebuilding one basically on that channel. It's a complete shit heap. It was like an absolute shit heap of a car. But yeah. Marshmallow, Evil Alex, Bone Tomahawk. What's that referencing? Sorry, dude. I don't know. That is Mysterious Ghost Car from York. What? I watched one car nonsense video. Sorry to say, cars really aren't my thing. It doesn't have to be your thing. It's not for everyone. If you want to be edgy, go for a Datsun 280ZX Turbo. I don't buy cars to be edgy. I buy cars that I like. I don't care for that. It's fine, but I don't care for it. The Pulsar GTI-R is a very unusual car, and 280ZX is not as rare at all, actually. There's only 23 left on the road in the UK of the Pulsar GTI-R. Only 23 left on the road. There's just none around. They're very quirky, rare little cars. They're all-wheel drive as well, and they've got a 4-banger turbo engine, a little SR20 DET. Super rare, super cool. How's the Gundam build going? I haven't been building Gundams. I've built all my Gundams. Got my Blackfields Blu-ray Tuesday. Thanks for all the behind the scenes. It's nice to get a Blu-ray with bonus features. Much appreciated. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. That was the whole point of it. I was like, right, I want to make something for cinephiles. So I want to bring it back to what Blu-rays used to be and DVDs used to be. Here's a whole bunch of extras, basically. And I wanted to do the documentaries, the behind-the-scenes stuff. That was the entire purpose. So I'm glad you liked it. Any word on James Cameron's $200 million sequel to Blackfields? Nikki, drop it in with $20. Thank you so much. Lights on. They are on, indeed. Did you ever watch The Punisher on Netflix? I think John Bernthal is an awesome Frank Castle, and they should use him, maybe for Ghost Rider, if not Punisher. Interesting. Could he be a Ghost Rider? Maybe he could be. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. He's good. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to be doing with it moving forwards. I did a report where they said that they wanted to bring them back, but not all of them back. I can't remember if he was on the cards, to be fair. He doesn't seem to be doing much either. He's a pretty good actor, but he's not in a lot of stuff, which is a shame. Yeah. What do you think of the Nissan Juke? They're all right. You can't do much with them, though, sadly. I will say I like that the GTR-H makes anyone look like a non-car guy. It has so many problems. So I don't have a GTR. I have a GTI-R. I don't have a GTR. It's different. And it doesn't actually have that many problems now. Again, like we're speaking from the past on videos. It actually doesn't have that many problems now. I don't want to spoil anything, but you'll like stuff coming up. Put it that way. Which concept car do you wish had gone into production? I kind of like the Saab Aero X. The original, I've never seen the Saab Aero X. There was a Mazda, like RX 9 or something, like an RX concept car that was really, really cool. Multiple rotored engine and stuff like that. I don't really care about rotors, or rotary engines. But yeah, like that was a pretty cool one. Speaking of cars, do they have Tesla in your country? I'm 20 and still don't have a car, but when I get older and have enough money, I want to buy a self-driving Tesla. Yeah. I don't care. Well, we do have Teslas in the UK, definitely. I don't care about electronic cars. I really don't. I get it. Like, you've grown up with a completely different generation now. For me, it's alien to me. I don't like them, but I get the appeal to a certain degree. What's your opinion of Interstellar? No, I really like it. I like Interstellar. Weird ending, but I like it all the same. Mr. H.O. Ball as well. Here's my humble tribute to the table. And Sir Jasper. And of course, hail the chat pirates. Hail the chat pirates. One shot. A very credible leaker said that Daredevil from Netflix will be Spider-Man's lawyer. Yes, I covered that as well. In No Way Home, but he won't put on the suit, so they probably are bringing back some actors. Yeah, that seems to be what they want to do. It'll be interesting to see, though. Oh, interesting. Rambo Asil says, what are you holding in your avatar? Is that mango? Looks like you're holding mango pieces. Anyway, Happy Friday, Mr. H. Can we get a retro review of Rambo First Blood, please? I'll be happy to do something like that. I think that'd be good fun, actually. Yeah, like 100%. Absolutely. My favorite will always be the Subaru WRX STI, but that is because of the Need for Speed game. I like a Subaru WRX. I had one with an STI swap in it. Yeah. I like Subarus. They have so many issues though with their engines, but I do like them. They are cool. It really made me appreciate them when I owned one, and I liked working on it. You had to work on it because fuck me, those problems. But it made me appreciate them, and it helped me working on that car. I really liked the learning curve that I had working on my Subaru before I got rid of it. Wow, a car just as rare as the DeLorean. Fascinating project, bro. Keep at it, mate. I don't think it won't be just as it won't be just as rare as the DeLorean. There's 23 in the UK. There's more elsewhere, but they're pretty rare. The little Pulsar. What's this? I work at a Nissan plant. There's currently a part shortage. So much production has stopped. Isn't it the chips, the microchips? Isn't that what everyone's getting a shortage of now, even in the car industry? It's the same thing with graphics cards, right? The graphics cards, all the microchips for graphics cards are what is slowing everything down. But I hear now that this shortage is like a chemical or something like that. The microchips, the compound that they make them, that's slowing down car production now because of the amount of technology in cars, which is shocking to think, but that is what it is. Roger H, super sticker, thank you so much. Starship Alien says Teslas are so much quicker than any gas guzzler. Electrics are the future. Others will become classics very quickly. I agree, and I do think electric cars are the future, but I still prefer mechanical cars. I'm old. Clearly old. Look at this fucking grey beard. I prefer cars that I can work on. So yeah, but I completely agree. Like I do completely agree with you. What's this? Hey lads and H, hope all is well. I can't stay too long as I'm working with my dad this morning on the job site. Well, enjoy. Nice to have you drop in anyway. Mr. H, retro reviews. 80s era would be beautiful. I'm listening to... if you guys want to listen to anything right now, you can listen to exactly what I'm listening to. How about that? There you go. I've left what I'm listening to in the chat right now. Time Cop, 1983, Night Drive full album. It's a great album. Very, very good. I really like Too Late is a great track. I really like Tokyo, Nightfall. I really like Neon Lights. There you go. Listen to some music that I am listening to. Be at one with me. Oh, dear. Can I review all the Bond movies? Probably not. That'll take forever. I'm not I like the Bond movies, but I don't think I want to review them all. I still need to do another Asylum movie review, to be fair. Oh, my back. Have I ever seen The Relic? Yeah, I have. Revisited it recently for a creature feature. It's kind of underrated. Yeah, no, it is. It is underrated. I like it. I like a lot of creature features, to be fair. If Mr. H is old, I'm dead. Yeah, my late dad loved fiddling with cars. He hotted up my XU1 Tirana, old Aussie race car. What's that? XU1 Tirana. Oh, that's cool. Yes. That reminds me of... it looks almost a bit like a cross between a Ford Capri and a Datsun Cherry. That's cool, man. I like that. Some people are going to be really confused with that mix-up, but it does look a bit like a Ford. It's like a Ford Capri banged a Datsun Cherry. That's what it looks like. That's cool, though. I really like that. Yeah, that's badass. I like that a lot. Well, you guys know what my dream car is, don't you? It's the little Datsun 510. Little shitbox Datsun 510. I love old shit cars. Oh, dear. Did I have time to find anything on the Castlevania spin-off? I actually didn't. I've been making videos non-stop because there's another one going out at 10 o'clock, I think. I think it's going out at 10 o'clock. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's another one going out at 10 o'clock. I've actually been pretty busy, to be fair. Oh, the Layer Cake soundtrack's pretty good, yeah. Yep, mine was silver. 3-speed gears were so quick. I love. Datsun 510s are sick. Miss H, have you ever seen the David Bowie film, The Man Who Fell to Earth? Yeah, I think so. I would imagine so. Looks like Mr. Bean's car. No, he drove a Mini. He drove a Mini. Completely different. Same color. I'll give you that. Same color. But the Datsun 510 is completely different. We won't have anyone slating the Datsun 510. All right, thank you very much. My dream car is the Sierra Cosworth. Absolutely gorgeous car. Yeah, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. It's not like, for me though, it's not. It's cool. It is cool, and I like how the headlights are sort of just squared up front. I think they are cool, but it's not pretty. Like, I like cars that are a little like I don't know. I like cars that are either unashamedly JDM or a bit pretty, I guess. Does that make sense? Like this, for instance, I'd say this is a beautiful car. I like the lines. I like the circular headlights. I like the front air dam. Like, that to me is a beautiful car. I think that's a pretty car, right? And then when I go and look at this, I'm like, oh, this is unashamedly JDM. Like, weird bonnet scoops everywhere. Like, it's just cool and badass. So I don't know. Like this, I can appreciate the Sierra. I do like the Sierra, but it's not like, I drive it. It's not something I'd want to own. But I drive it, and I can appreciate it. Darbar of Doom. Can you explain what the Green Knight is about? I'm confused. So yeah, no. Yeah, I think you're right to be confused. I actually don't know either, to be fair. So it looks to be based on Gawain and the Green Knight, right? Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, and it's based on So Gawain and the Green Knight was 14th century Middle English romance. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight is a late 14th century Middle English chivalric romance. No known author. It's an Arthurian book, legend, whatever. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. So the Green Knight doesn't seem to be taking it that literally. It seems to be taking elements from all of the Green Knight, as in the Green Knight as a legend. You know, the Green Knight that potentially could be the devil, the Green Knight that potentially is coming to test the court. Do you know what I mean? It's taking a lot of elements. I don't think it's, strictly speaking, just one piece of Arthurian history or legend. So I don't know exactly, but hopefully that sort of explains it a little bit. Ever come around to Dark Fate? I get the fans don't like the John Connor thing, but it's a good film and gets too much hate. Ever like a Terminator remake? No, I still don't. It's not a good film. They just like, if you like rehashes, you know, it's a lot of it's just rehashing scenes. Yeah, no, I don't like it. It's very unoriginal. It's very, very unoriginal. I don't think it's a good film at all. Yeah, no, I genuinely, I think it's objectively a bad film. Subjectively, people would like it, but objectively, I do think it's a bad, lazy film. When you're comparing it to the others in the franchise, like it's just a reboot and a rehash, and I just think that's kind of lazy, to be fair. Will I mod the body of my car? Hope I'm asking this right. No, you're asking it right. So, which? The Pulsar? No. I won't mod that at all. I don't want to mod that. I want to keep that as stock as possible in terms of how it looks, because I think that they look really, really cool. My Z, I have modified my Z quite extensively. Body-wise, it's got carbon fiber bonnet, it's got carbon fiber boot, carbon fiber spoiler. It's been lowered. It's got brand new aftermarket headlights, which are quite rare, quite hard to get hold of. It's got. It will have B pillar carbon fiber covers. It's got carbon fiber engine cover because it was cheap. Found it really, really cheap online. And then the truck is modded anyway. Truck shouldn't look the way it does, but it does. Like it's got like over fenders on it and stuff like that. But the Pulsar I want to keep as stock as possible. Actually, to be fair, I really like the Pulsar. I think the Pulsar is cool as is, and I think a lot of the cars are cool as is. But like the Z, I can replace. So the Pulsar is an irreplaceable car. The truck is an irreplaceable car, but the truck is like that's my for life car, and I want to make it super cool and just weird and quirky. But the Pulsar I'll never be able to replace, and the value in that is keeping it as stock as possible. The Z is not an appreciating car. It may do eventually, but it's not something that I could sell it and I could get another one if I wanted. So I don't really care about that, to be fair. What's this? Mr. H about to make his car JDM as fuck, bro. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, too funny. I was last home in the UK in 2013 and watched a giant spider movie that was Russian English produced. Does anyone know what that movie is called? I have no idea. That's very open-ended there. I've got no idea. Do I have a pic of that one, Mr. H? Yeah. Let me have a look. I sometimes take photos of my Z. I'm not a big photography guy with cars. I should do. I need to get better with it. Oh no, I do actually. Oh, no, you can't really see it, actually. Hold on. I'm just looking for pictures of my car. Because some people are interested. I know it's not for everyone, but some of you guys are interested. No, it seems to go back too far. I don't have any recent ones of my Z. How strange. I really don't. I don't take many photos anyway, to be fair. No, so I do have. I've got some of my car alongside my mate's R32 GTR. Which makes my car look really shit because obviously it's a GTR, isn't it? So here you go. So this is. That is not it. It's taking forever now, isn't it? So this is. My car is on the left, the black one. And then my friend's car, the R32 Skyline GTR, is on the right. Very, very rare car. So you can see my Z on the left. The headlights are completely aftermarket. They've got daytime running lights closest to the bonnet. They look like evil eyes. They're pretty cool, to be fair. And then the vented bonnet is carbon fiber. The boot, which you can't really see in the wing, that's all aftermarket. And I had to get a new piece of glass for the boot shipped over from the States, which is a real pain in the ass. Not from the States, from Japan, sorry, which is a real pain in the ass. If anyone's worried about the registration plates being on show, you can't find anything out from registration plates. People always get weird about that, but all you can find out is whether I passed my MOT or not. So, I mean, good luck. It's really not a big fucking deal. But yeah, that's my Z. That's my daily driver. That's yeah, I really like that car. It's fun. It's nice. It just does everything I want it to do. It's just a fun, nice car. It's very reliable. It just works. Like it is probably one of the most reliable cars I've ever owned, actually, which is odd, to be fair, because you wouldn't think a sports car would be, but it really is. Steve Rogers, you sure you're not Michael Fassbender's twin brother? Anyways, I enjoy your content, man. I appreciate your input and thoughts on movies and shows. Thanks so much, man. And appreciate the great Steve Rogers dropping in to my stream. Appreciate it. Mr. H, what do you think about Dagon? Would you make a video on it? I'm trying to super chat a question, but I forgot my password. It's all right, dude. I don't just read super chats, guys. Like I do. You've seen me. I do read actual questions. Super chats are really good if you want to help me out, basically. Like this is just being completely transparent. Videos are not great at the moment. Views are not great because YouTube sucks. Like it's just doing something weird. So super chats are really, really good to genuinely keep the lights on, to genuinely help me out. Like it actually does help. But you don't have to use super chats. Like it's not the prerequisite of doing a stream. So please don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about that. Do I like Sylvia's? I had a friend years ago who converted his Nissan 240 to one and then took me drifting. Love that car. So it's interesting. They're not called 240s in the UK. We have 180 SXs and then 200 SXs. The 240, if you said, a 240, you'd be talking about a Datsun 240Z in the UK. But yeah, I do like Sylvia's, and I was considering one as well. I was considering one. I went to look at one, but it was a shit heap. It was so rusted. And that's the problem with the UK, is getting an old car that is not rusted out. It's really, really difficult. They're just all rusted. So the truck I had imported from Thailand, and for the most part, there's not much rust on it. There's some which is getting sorted out in beginning of July because they pushed it back, but it's being sorted out in July. It's having a new firewall put in because there is some rust in the firewall. Not a lot, but enough to be annoying, enough to let some water in. But it's just in really weird places, so you just got to gut it and just start again. But then it's also having fabrication work to give it custom coilovers, which will make the truck really, really cool then. And also raise it a bit because it's too low. But it's just hard to find cars which aren't rusted. Like the Z even has a bit of rust on it, and that's only 11 years old. Or 12 years old now, actually. It's 2009, yeah, 12 years old. Has a little bit of rust on the rear arch. Not a lot. It needs to be sanded back, though, and redone. But enough to be annoying. And the Pulsar is actually surprisingly rust-free, but it does have some rust. But surprisingly rust-free in a lot of areas. So, yeah, I like Sylvia's, but so hard to get that are non-rusty. Do I have any brothers or sisters? I do, actually. I've got 2 sisters and 1 brother. But, yeah, I will actually, side note, ladies and gents, members of the channel, do stay tuned because very, very soon it'll just drop in out of the blue, but on the community tab, there will be a notice for a members only stream, just to give back to the members that are actually signed up to being a member, basically. Martin Stallard, would you ever own a DeLorean? No, they're not good cars. I'd like to drive one, but I wouldn't want to own one. Shadow Demon 2311 became a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. John Davies, Wrench mod on the channel, has epically shared my second channel. Please do subscribe to it, guys. Am I a fan of Lexus? I do like Lexuses. I'd love to drive an LFA. That'd be so cool. I used to live near the sea. Down in the southwest UK. I once owned a car that both rear shock tower mounts rusted through. That was fun. Oof. Not good. Do I remember a film called Solomon Kane from 2009 with James Purefoy? Such an underrated film. I do remember that. I don't remember it, though. I do remember this, but I don't remember it. What? Why do I know this then? This is adapted from something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's why I know it. It's adapted from a comic and a book, isn't it? I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's why that rung a bell. I was like, why does that ring a bell so much? That shouldn't ring a bell. Nikki, woo, members only. Yeah. So, but like, please do. Do you guys get notifications when I post something on the community tab or not? When it's members only, do you get notified? Basically, I hope you do because that's where it will be posted. So just really do keep an eye out. It'll be around this same time as well, same time as a normal stream. So just keep an eye out for it, basically. But it will be on. It'll be on the fly. So just keep an eye out. It'll be there, and then just stay tuned. All right. Donovan Bradford became a YouTube member. Thank you so much, members of the channel. You guys are epic. It really does help out. Thank you so much. He said "woo" so enthusiastically. Woo! Is that better? God damn. Right, I've pretty blown everyone's ears up. All things Ada, happy Friday. How's the little guy? And you, of course, Jasper's the star of the channel. I get it. I appreciate it. Jasper's good. He is very, very good. He had some juice from a chicken casserole today. Yeah, he's good. He's loving life. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm plodding along, but yeah, I did an 8.3K run today, which was good. I'm trying to work up to doing. So I run 5 days a week, and like I'm not a runner generally. I'm not a runner at all, but I guess maybe I'm sort of becoming a runner because I just lift heavy weights normally. But anyway, start of the year, I think it was the start of the year. I got this treadmill, and I needed it just to get my cardio back up because it was so bad. And so I started running, and I did like 5K. Been doing that pretty well. Worked up to like 6. Worked up to like 7, and now I've managed to get up to 8.3K. 2 days in a row I've done that. Absolutely fine. And I'm trying to get to, by the end of the year, 10K every single morning, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday before breakfast. And it's going all right, actually. It's going pretty well, which is not too bad. Yes, it's doing all right. My gym training is doing all right as well these days, which is pretty good. You're not even asking about this, but I'm just sharing it anyway because fuck it, why not? I'm doing a side note. If anyone is in the southeast of England in September 5th, I am competing in a strongman competition, my first ever strongman competition, because I think it'll be fun. So I'm doing that on September 5th in Essex. So if you want to come along, please do. I think you guys would enjoy it. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you're literally just watching a bunch of dudes. Move my fucking chair. You're literally just going to watch people, lift heavy shit and stuff. But I think the atmosphere will be good fun. I've never been to one, so I actually don't know. But I think the atmosphere would be quite fun. I think that'll be the fun part. I think it'll be like nice, like a good camaraderie. Darbar of Doom 13. Can you see the Mortal Kombat lore expanding into a cinematic experience and it becoming a big franchise? Shout out Smoke and Ermac in a sequel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so yet. I don't think there's much of a demand for it, sadly. I hope so, because I quite like the Mortal Kombat movie. It's dumb fun and I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I don't think so yet. We'll have to see. What part of Essex? I actually don't know. Let me have a look. So I think yeah, no, I actually don't know. I'll have to let you guys know, to be fair. But it's in Essex. It's not that massive, to be fair. So it's in Essex, September 5th. I'm lifting heavy shit. So hashtag Mr. H takes strongman. I'm just doing it for fun. Genuinely just doing it for fun. I finally got to watch the Blu-ray. Loved it. Epic. What did you think? Let me know. What did you think? let me know. What do you think to the documentary? I hope you do well, Mr. H, if you decide not to reveal that you're actually Thor. Oh, dear, guys. Oh, there you go. Inga Testone. Yeah, what? Yeah, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's where it is. Inga Testone. How do you know that? I know that. Well, I know it now. Because I got sent the entrance and I read Inga Testone. I was like, that can't be the place. It doesn't sound like a place. How do you know that? But yeah, no, it is at Inga Testone in Essex. I don't even fucking know where that is. I should probably sort that out. Any diet tips for strongman training? World's strongest man is the shit. No, because I'm not training for it like a typical strongman. So I'm training for it like a powerlifter bodybuilder. I'm not changing my training at all. Because I don't need to, actually, apparently. Looking at the weights that they do and the movements that they do them in terms of power and using all of your body, I should be fine. Like, I do a strict overhead press with 90 kilos, and that's fine, but that's strict. You can do 90 to 100 kilos on a Viking press, and you can use everything to get it up there. So that should be absolutely fine for me. So, yeah, no, I'm not actually changing my training at all. I will be doing exactly my normal training now because I always train. The start of my routine is always for strength, and then after that goes into hypertrophy style training. So currently I'm doing a 5-3-1-3-5 training routine, which is really interesting, actually. It allows you to do a test of a 1RM and know that your 1RM is actually well above that because you're fresh. So you do like a 5 or 3, almost like acclimation sets, and then you do 1RM. But you know full well that your true 1RM will actually be a lot more than that. So yeah, it should be an interesting day competing. I'm just a beginner. Like I've never done it before, so it will be beginners. I normally compete in bodybuilding. That's what I've competed in. So this will be new to me. It'll be very interesting. Andy McCallum says YouTube always treat their content creators like crap. Yeah, they are too dumb to realize that without them they wouldn't even exist. Well, they don't actually earn money when we don't earn money, so it's super fucking dumb. If you sold out of your movie, are you ever going to put it up on here for us? It's on the channel, dude. It is literally on the channel. It's in the description box. The documentary won't be on here, no. That is a Blu-ray exclusive. No one who doesn't have the Blu-ray will get that because no one should. You can't make things for free, you know. But it's on the channel, guys. It is on the channel. Are you strengthening your feet tendons daily? If not, you may get floating toes with a higher end BMI. What? I'm so confused. My feet tendons. If not, you may get floating toes with a higher end BMI. With a higher end BMI? I'm very confused with what you're saying there, dude. Yeah, I'm leaning down. I'm not bulking up for this. I'm leaning down to do the strongman. I'm not getting fat. I'll break the mold of being a strongman. Mr. H, when you get your new chair, can you film a video of you absolutely destroying Squeaker McSqueakerson? Watching you get back pain from it gives me back pain. No, I can't actually. So Squeaky McSqueakerson may be going to someone else actually. So the chair might go on. I unconfirmed at this point, but we will see. Miss H reviews, as you mentioned, back pain. I had the same problem with pure weightlifting. After my boxing phase, which helped, I stumbled upon P90X training. It helped a lot. Pain was gone. It's not weightlifting. It's not weightlifting at all. It is various work things and musculoskeletal imbalance. It's like lower cross syndrome, which allows. So basically, I had some slight lower cross syndrome. Not a lot, but some slight lower cross syndrome, which allowed a bulging disc in my back to bulge. Basically, this is years and years and years ago now. And back pain is just a byproduct now of generally having that as an issue in the past. It's not actually the training stuff now, to be fair. What's this? Weight. So if you want to build muscles properly, how long of a time period do you let your muscles rest between workout days? Subjective, mate. It's actually completely subjective. It's all to do with your recovery rates, your nutrition rates, your training intensity. It's how long is a piece of string. It's way too in depth to actually just go in broad. I train Monday through Friday absolutely fine, but I have everything else like on top and pretty good, and then I have the weekends just to relax and chill. And I eat a lot of shit on the weekend as well, but then I go back to very strict dietary habits not very strict actually, but strict-ish dietary habits during the week, but that works for me. But it's dependent on what you've got going on, to be fair. Tales from Junkyard. Mr. H, ex-SAS film director, former superhero, God of Thunder, and now future strongman champion. Facts. Probably not champion, but we will see. What class were you in the bodybuilding competition? No specific class. So I competed in a few different federations and a few different classes. So there was never a set one. So I competed in an age one first. I then competed in another age one, actually, I think. Yeah, I think I competed in 2 age ones. I then think I competed in like an open amateur. I then competed in a height to weight class, and then that was it. I've competed 5 times. I've placed and been qualified for the British finals twice. So once I was a champion of a part of England. So I am. It's not something which can be taken away from you. I am the champion of a set year of the southwest of England, which is kind of cool. And the second time I placed was just a second place, which is what you can't see it actually, but it's behind the Godzilla. There's a glass plaque, and that was a height to weight class, which I enjoyed doing that one. That was when I looked like this. That was this height to weight class one. I was very proud of how I looked there. Actually, very lean. Didn't weigh very much there. Actually, was very small. But it's all an illusion anyway. So there I weighed probably about 75 kilos. Really small. Like I'm a lot bigger now. Like that was pretty small back then. But it's all an illusion. So when you get tanned up, when you get lean, when you actually flex and stuff like that, you look a lot bigger. A lot heavier. So yeah. Legs have never been great for me. Working retail now, I have to be very careful so I can work. Oh, interesting. What's up with your legs, dude? Heavier men, when they go running, put a lot of strain on their feet tendons. It leads to floating toes, dislocated toes. It happened to me for a time. So again, I'm not actually that heavy. I think I weigh about 90 kilos now. Well, so I am it's reasonably heavy, isn't it, I guess? I'm not super heavy. I'm not a super heavy guy. But I really built that up. That running has been built up over months. 5 months. It's been slow, steady. I do power walks, and I don't. It's been power walks, runs. So I think they are strong enough. And I also do a lot of calf raises. So I would imagine the arches and the tendons, not necessarily the tendons specifically, but the arches at the very least, and the the sort of fascia around the feet would be strengthened in that regard. So I think it should be okay. But interesting points, dude. Something I've never heard of. So yeah, interesting. The neck, what the F? It's called traps. You can see I have them now. Like they're just not flexed. So I have the same ones now. That is what it is. Bronzer for the win. So you actually have to wear tan. Like it's something which everyone rips on. Like people are like, oh, you fucking wear tan, you fucking gay, blah, blah, blah. You actually do have to. So even black guys, when they compete, have to wear a tan, believe it or not. Because when you're under the stage lights, they're so bright and the color tone of the lights are so bright. You can't see any muscle separation unless you have a tan. And even black guys have to have another form of a tan. believe it or not. So it's something which everyone takes the piss out of, but there is a purpose for it. It's not there just to, you have to do it because otherwise you can't see shit, which is interesting. If you could be involved on the creative side of any popular franchise, which would it be? What would you do with the story? Berserk, probably. I'd like to see Berserk anime continued properly. The 1997 one was fantastic, and I've heard the modern one's garbage. So Berserk I'd like. But not overly the creative side. I just supervise it and make sure, just do it like the 1997. Just do it like the 1997. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe Predator. I'd like to do Predator, to be fair. Andy Hartley, bloody hell, you're a beast, mate. But I'm bigger now. I am actually bigger now. I would like to. I would like to compete again once. So there's two times. I want to get in that shape again. So I want to get in that level shape again when I get married, because I think there's something cool about that. Just being absolute. You look, women always tend to go to gyms and stuff like that when they're getting married, and I don't think men tend to. But I think it'd be something cool, something memorable to be like, I'm absolutely shredded for my wedding day. I just think that'd be cool. I think that'd be nice. To put the effort in, because it is effort. It's a lot of effort to look like that. And then I would like to compete once more, just to say I have, really, just for a laugh. So yeah, I'd like to get in that shape a few more times, but that's about it. Holy shit, never seen your old competition photos. You look like a beast, bro. Fucking wow, man. No wonder that dude said you could handle the strongman. Yeah, so strongman stuff is interesting. It's interesting. I'd like to. I looking at the weights that people do. I think I should be okay. Doing it should be okay. White guy probs. No, you didn't listen. It's black guy probs as well. Black people have to tan up under stage lights as well. People don't actually know that, but yeah, you do have to. I think Mr. H is starting to get jealous of Jasper's growing fame. Hey, no, definitely not. I am more than happy with Jasper's fame. I have facilitated Jasper's fame. I am more than happy with Jasper's fame. I have facilitated Jasper's ever-increasing fame. I am more than happy with Jasper's ever-increasing fame. And if anyone wants to create more pictures and memes of me and Jasper, please do. They make me laugh so much. I love them. Are you engaged? Never heard you mention that before. No, I'm not engaged. No. Sorry. When I said there's 2 times I'd like to get in shape again, I was just speaking of the future. I'm not engaged. No, I'm not engaged. I was engaged once. A couple of years back now, it would have been about 3 years back now, I think. Yeah, maybe. I'd have to know the dates, but probably about 3 years ago now, I was engaged. So no, I'm not engaged now at all. Mr. from House H, Lord of Geeks, King of Bodybuilders, Slayer of Puss. Oh dear, a master of automobiles. What do you guys think of me? What the fuck? Slayer of Puss. A master of automobiles, defender against the woke and loyal servant of Lord Jasper. I mean, that's epic. I just think it's that Slayer of Puss that's got me there, to be fair. I'm like, what the fuck? That's hilarious. Mick K, morning H, did you see the images drop for Kevin Smith's Netflix Masters of the Universe? I did a video on it, Mick, my dude. I did a video on it, so you need to check it out. That's quite comical. So no. But to further answer your question, am I engaged? No. I do have a partner though, so yeah. There you go. Slayer of Puss, that's gold. It's something. That's when I first joined the channel. Would you? Oh Jesus Christ! You were a what? You were a sweat once. You were a sweet once. You were a sweat once. I'm confused with your name. That was when you joined the channel when I split from my ex and moved. Yeah, that was a very interesting time. Very interesting. Dear oh dear. What's this? Mr. H kicks off all the Chad benchmarks. Fuck's sake. You guys are funny. Eric Point, I'm engaged and just yesterday signed up for an old school type gym after being out for a year due to the pandemic, getting married in November. Well, bloody good for you, dude. Really good for you. That's fantastic. I hope the gym goes well. And I hope your wedding day goes well. That's really, really good. Well, it's not really congratulations now, is it? It's clearly you've been engaged for a while. But congratulations anyway. And I hope the wedding's great. There you go. Can Slayer of Puss be in Phase 5 of the Marvel Universe? I don't quite think that is kid friendly. Slayer of Puss, Marvel Phase 5. I think it would make a very interesting poster, though, don't you think? Your next project car should be an RB or 2JZ. So no, because my friend has his RB28. So no, because he's still working on his RB, and then that is in the car channel anyway. So yeah, he's still there. 2JZs are so hard. Look, 2JZs are cool, but too expensive for me. I'm not rich. Like I don't have I'm not rich. I don't have tons of money. So yeah, like a 2JZ would be cool. But yeah, nah. I tell you what, I tell you what's concerning, actually. Not concerning, but what's funny. So my friend's Nissan Skyline, this GTR, let me show you. So this is my friend's R32 GTR, and that's my Z. We were talking about this the other day, and I was saying to him, I was like, if I sold all my cars, I could have bought a GTR. And it's funny when you actually break it down, what you spend on cars, when it's your passion and your hobby. Because I never thought I could afford a GTR. And admittedly, I can't in one go. Like, I just can't. But over a period of time, could I? Maybe. I couldn't afford that one, in fairness, because no, I couldn't afford a GTR. No, I couldn't actually. Scratch that. I couldn't. I'd like an RB. I think RBs are cool, but I wouldn't be able to do a GTR. It's too expensive. Anyway, whatever. Fucking talking shit. Moving on. George Barrett. More Cox. Ulrich's been too long coming. So now we have Monsignor H. Monsignor H, the Woman Slayer. Fuck's sake. Oh my God. You guys are fucking hilarious. So funny. Puss in Boots, Slayer of Puss. Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. Fuck me. Oh, what's this? You've got a blue 370Z, but you want to get a white 370Z Nismo. The Nismos are not that different. I honestly, I'd save you money. I'd just get it tuned. There's no point. They're not that much different. They have different shocks, but if you got different shocks, it'd be better anyway. They have different bracing, but you can get better bracing anyway. They have a different exhaust, but you can get a better exhaust anyway. And actually, some of them have been tuned, dynoed, and shown to actually make less power than my 09 Z, which is laughable. So no, I actually wouldn't bother. I would just get yours tuned. That's what I would do. There's a lot of car talk tonight. I like cars. Mr. H, what is your dream car if you could afford it? A Datsun 510. I know it sounds super lame. Everyone's like, oh, what, Ferraris, Lambos. I'm like, nah. I want a shitty old Datsun 510. Thank you very much. I want old, classic JDM tin box. Give me this any day. I'll be a fucking happy man. Absolutely. Slayer of puss, clapper of cheeks. Oh my god. Fucking hell. You're gonna get this stream taken down. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, here we go. Interesting. So Firefly Mark 1 has actually been very, very good and knows exactly where the location is for my strongman competition. There you go. I didn't even know this. So that's where I'm going to be September 5th for the strongman competition. It's an actual event. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Roman King, Mr. H, the epitome of toxic masculinity. I am very much in touch with my soft side. Thank you very much. I'm not all about. I think actually to be masculine is actually to be in. I think to be masculine is also to be in touch with your sort of softer side and also to be able to do that. I think that's important. But I also think it's really important for men in general to be in touch with their emotions. Is actually what Breaking Lights is all about. So yeah. Zach Sebo says, Mr. H, have you ever received a speeding ticket? No, I've never. I don't have any points on my license. I've never had any speeding tickets. I have been pulled over by the police, but that was not for... It's just like... There was a weird mishap. People thought I stole my own car. Fucking super annoying. And I got pulled over like loads all the time. Like, yeah, it was so annoying. I was doing a big road trip coming out of London. And the police thought I stole my own car. So they kept pulling me over and they said they'd take it off the ANPR system, but then they didn't. And then I kept getting pulled over and I was fucking so angry by the rest of it by the end of the day. But that happened because I ran over someone, which I know, sounds real bad. And it is real bad, but it's not my fault. So I ran over someone because I was at a traffic light that was green with a box junction in front of it. And I had to stop because of the box junction, because there was a car in front of the box junction. And then when it went to go, I moved and a fucking woman just stepped out in front of my car. Like, shouldn't have done it. So I slammed on my brakes and I was in my 350Z at the time with Brembos, so very good brakes. So she hit my car. Her foot went under my wheel, obviously, but I stopped just in time for her not to connect through to the rest of the car and then obviously come up onto the bonnet and obviously get really, really fucked up. But yeah, she got pretty foot and leg was all like mangled up. It was pretty horrible. It wasn't nice, but that wasn't my fault. And it was proven to not be my fault. CCTV, etc., etc. But because of that incident, fucking weird stories I've got. Because of that incident, that then led something happened with the reporting. Or someone who witnessed it didn't like that I got off free or something. I don't know. Somehow my car ended up on the system as stolen. It was reported as stolen. I was like, it was my car. So fucking take it off the system. Pain in the ass. I've never had any issues with anything, ever. The girl hit your car, you didn't hit her. Yeah, no, that is genuinely what happened. She genuinely hit me. Like, it was her coming out. It was her fault. So annoying. Yeah, super, super annoying. Yes, I have to look for jaywalkers all the time. Yeah, that's what you call it in the States, isn't it? Jaywalking. If you came back from the future with your old keys, I suppose you could steal your own car. Yeah, exactly. She didn't die or anything. She just had really like fucked up, broken foot and like leg and stuff. It wasn't good. Oh, we do have red light cameras. Yeah, we do have red light cameras. I've never had any issues with anything like that. I wouldn't own the cars that I own if I had any issues with stuff like that because I wouldn't be able to afford it because the insurance would kill me. Like insurance is cheap for me because I have like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years, no claims, something like that. I don't know how many now, a lot. And so it allows my insurance to be really, really cheap. But again, if I had any issues, I wouldn't be able to afford the cars I own now. You just wouldn't be able to. It's just too expensive. Thoughts on the Aston Martin DB5? Yeah, nice. Mr. H, the literal slayer of puss. Well, I guess so in that incident, in that scenario, yeah. Sort of, anyway. Thanks to Mr. H's SAS training, his reflexes were able to act quick enough. Yeah. Fuck, you guys are hilarious. I do love you guys. You're very funny. Only incident I had when I was 18, hit a kid on a bike. He's fine. Witnesses were there, and it was clearly his fault. Stupid ass kid. That's the thing. It is normally other people's fault. Like, yeah. Unless you are a bad driver, but yeah. What's this? Why Nissan Datsun over other brands? It's not necessarily over other brands. I like Hondas. I owned a Subaru. I like Subarus. I've owned Toyotas. I've owned Audis. But I like the Datsun truck. I just think it's a cool truck. I like the Z car. I just think it's a timeless looking car. I think it's cool. And the Pulsar is something I always wanted to own, and I managed to find one really cheap. It's all circumstantial, to be honest. And I really like the old Datsun retro cars, but I also like the old Toyota retro cars as well. I like Japanese cars. That's what it is. I'm a fan of Japanese cars. So it's not necessarily Nissan Datsun over other brands. I do think Nissan and Datsun make very good engines and very good cars. Yeah, so I think they're cool, but not necessarily over other ones. Again, Toyota make really cool cars. There's loads of benefits to different brands. Yeah. Got an insurance quote for V8 Shelby GT350. Insurance is no joke. Oof. I do not want that. I do not want that quote. Mr. H, can you start a series somewhat like Mr. Hate Reviews where you review and roast all the Fast and Furious movies, please? Start merging car content onto this channel. Would love to hear opinion. No, I would do that strictly on my second channel, the car channel. I wouldn't do that. Am I a fan of Initial D? Yes. AE86, the Mazda RX-7. Come on now. Awesome. Be glad you weren't in the States. You would have been sued through the gates of hell out the other side. Yeah, I can imagine that. Is anyone rocking Camaros where I live? No. You don't see them. You don't see American cars over here very often. Imagine if Mr. H drives automatic. I have 2 manual cars and I have 1 automatic car, which a load of people seem to laugh at, but it's not something to laugh at. So the 370Z is an automatic car, but it's not an automatic. It's not a traditional automatic. So it's a semi-automatic with actual gears and an actual geared clutch auto system. So the reason why I got rid of my 350, which was manual, and picked up the auto 370 was because the 350 bored me in the end. It was too slow. Whereas the 370 is a beautiful car and the auto is quicker. So the auto is much quicker than the manual by like a good either 1 second or like a good half of a second. So it's significantly faster. And the 7-speed auto is made by like Jatco, which is a subsidiary of Nissan. And it's actually a really, really good auto. But that auto transmission, so the reason why I got it is for long-term goals. So that auto transmission can hold reliably 550 horsepower without any clutch upgrades. So the idea was to get that Z car supercharged with 550 horsepower to the rear wheels, which automatic with a supercharger is perfect. It's fine. All sports cars will be moving to autos, so they are quicker. They do shift quicker. Do I like manuals? Yeah, 100%. I own 2 of them. I really like manual cars. But if your aim is all out, flat out speed, autos beat them. Like they just do. It is just what it is. So yeah, people rag on them all the time, but they are great. Like you have to get a good auto system, and because Nissan has such a bad rap with the CVTs that they produce, and they are shite. most people overlook the 7, and also they've made a 9-speed now. The 7 and 9-speed autos that they have in other things, but the 7-speed auto in the Z is very, very good. It's really, really, really good. It's a great auto transmission, and not only that as well. It's my daily driver. Like I like that. That's my like fast GT car. So like if I want to just put on cruise control and just chill, like I can. So it's nice. It's a really, really nice car. But yeah, people sort of overlook the autos for some weird reason. Like I get it. People are like, oh yeah, autos, they're shit, blah blah blah. But they're not. Isn't it more expensive to service auto though? You don't. I mean, you do an auto transmission fluid change once every 100,000 miles, if that. It's dependent on the heat in your country, to be fair. But you don't like they're not hard to service in other. They're normal servicing outside of the transmission fluid, and most auto transmissions are quite easy to change. The Z auto transmission is hard to change, but you don't need to do it often, so it's really not a big deal, to be fair. But all other servicing is exactly the same, like exactly the same. Junior BHT, are you working on any more projects like Blackfields? I am not. I'm not at all. I don't think the interest is there for me to do them. Am I into bikes at all? Yeah, I don't mind bikes at all. What's the best car I have driven? I don't know. I actually don't know, to be fair. I live in Lisbon, where it's always a problem to find parking space unless you have a garage of your own. Is that also a problem in London? Also, feelings on Tesla in general. I don't hate Tesla. They're fine. They're fine. Do you have any plans on making a Blu-ray collection video in the future? What do you mean? A Blu-ray collection video? Or like everything on one Blu-ray? Maybe. I don't think it'll all fit. It'd have to be a double. I honestly hadn't thought of that, to be fair. I don't think that there'll be enough. I don't think there'll be enough interest in that. Have I seen the first 15 minutes of Army of the Dead? No, and I don't want to. I'm trying to keep it sort of quiet. I don't want to see it. I want to just watch it in all of its glory. So you say the next project car is an AE86. I will not be buying any more project cars. The second channel, guys, does not earn any money. Just throwing it out there. The second channel I do for fun. It doesn't make any money at all. So this is my second car channel. If you want to subscribe to it, please do. Like I'd love it to earn money because then I can make more videos. Because everything that I buy is just from me and it's a lot of money. So I can't make loads of videos on that channel because I'm not rich. Like I can't keep buying all the stuff that I need as quickly as I would like. I have to space it all out because obviously I have to. Like it's money, isn't it? Like I don't have all the money in the world, so I can't do it instantly. So I won't be getting an AE86. I won't buy any more cars for a long time. Unless the car channel makes money, basically, because I can't afford it. Like it just can't. But I'd love the channel to make money. It'd be great because then I can reinvest back into that channel, just like I do this one. You know, I reinvest constantly back into this channel. Mr. MH, Mr. H, I know I've asked this before, but any upcoming plans for Mr. H Live, or have you decided just to focus on Mr. H reviews and car nonsense for now? Yeah, I'm just focusing on them for now. I don't think anyone would go over there, to be fair, to the other channel. I don't know. Thoughts, I guess, dude. I want your personal thoughts. Give me your thoughts. What's Blackfield's about? You can just watch it, dude. Like, it's on the channel. It's 14 minutes. Just go and watch it. Black Dog had a lot of good chase scenes. Story was bad, but good chase scenes. Big rigs were a good choice. What's that? Don't know what that is. How are the cops on speeding in the UK? Because in Newfoundland, where I live, you can go 130 kilometers on the highway and not get pulled over. You know, you can't do that here. You can't do that here at all. We're like our system's like they're really hot on stuff in the UK. So highway speed is 70 miles an hour, which is nowhere near 130 kilometers an hour. It's 70 miles an hour. So it's not that good. Mr. H has a second channel on cars. Nah, don't believe it. Are you sarcastic? You bloody... Come on now. Sarcasm. Will you be doing more gaming content, please? I have done. I released one. I did 2 this week, I think. Sarcasm. What is that, por favor? I know. Oh, they're still taking away likes. Ah, fuck's sake. Ah, that's so annoying. Ed Starr. I remember when the Nissan 1600, the Datsun 510. I love the Datsun 510. Was so popular. Approximately 1 car out of 4 on the street was stolen. I love the Datsun 510. They're so cool. I love them so much. Also known as the Bluebird or the SS Bluebird or something like that. I love them so much. They're so cool. Why did you decide to have the car stuff on a second channel? If you had those videos on this channel, wouldn't they reach more people and perhaps be more profitable? Yes, they would. But also you risk pissing people off that don't want to see car videos. So this is... Look, I'm happy to talk about cars on a live stream, right? Why? Well, because this is a fucking live stream. Like, if you want to ask me about cars, I'm going to ask about cars, aren't I? Right? We're going to talk about cars. You guys dictate what we talk about. But if I just upload it to the channel and expect people to like it, I'm going to distance people away from this channel that don't like cars. And the problem is that, like, I have the attitude you can just fucking censor yourself. Like, you're not retards. Like, I personally don't see the issue with censoring yourself from content that you don't like. You do it on everything, right? But that is a hard concept to grasp for a lot of people. Genuinely, when I've uploaded car videos on here before, I've uploaded vlogs, and people are like, "Oh, fucking, you're doing this now. I'm just gonna fucking unsubscribe." And I'm like, "Whoa, mate, I'm doing this on top of other stuff. What's the issue?" But people are just, they have an innate inability to they're just inept. Like, there's an ineptitude to censor yourself. So I can't really upload it to this channel. I have done in the past, but I just can't now because you just risk pissing people off. So it made sense to me to put it on a separate channel, which is also not tarnished with this channel's reputation, right? Like, you know, I upload a video talking about why I think doing critical race theory is racist, you know, to black people as well as white people, and I get called a racist. Like, I don't want my car channel to be tarnished with my bad reputation, because I'm not a racist. I'm not what people think I am anyway. I'm not sexist. I'm not misogynistic, any of those things at all. So I also don't want that channel to be tarnished with it. I want that channel to be fresh, new, separate, away from away from everyone, right? I promote it on this channel, but I also make very clear that it's a car channel. And, you know, you're not obligated to watch the videos. Like, I don't want trolls over there. If people turn up and they watch the videos, great. And if they don't, it doesn't matter. And if the channel blows up, great. Like, that'd be epic. It'd be so good. It means I could do more with it, right? I could invest back into the channel. It'd be really good fun. But that's also part of it. I'm doing it for fun. Like, it's fun for me. I like making those videos. It's been fun. I enjoy it. It would be cool if it became something, but if it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm treating that channel like I did this channel at the start. I just doing it because I like it. And this is the only reason why I do this as well. Like, I just do it because I like it. So that hopefully that explains it. Yes, it would be more profitable, but it in the long run, it doesn't make sense to do it. So yeah. Do people really think that about me? Yeah, no, 100%. Like 100%. If you type in on Google like Mr. H or something like that, it will literally come up with, because it's the most searched stuff, like alt-right, all that kind of shit. It's nonsense. Like, it is actually nonsense, but that is what people search. And I should probably capitalize on that, and I should probably do a video like, is Mr. H alt-right? Where I actually level and give people my political beliefs, because I think it'll shock a lot of people. Like, yeah, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no, people do genuinely believe that. The Harlequin, what a fantastic, epic comment. Have you considered starting a third channel focused on the topic of puss slaying? Well, the Harlequin, no, I've not considered that. No, I have not. Fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. Bob Sav, you just seem like a genuine guy to me, aside from the superhuman SAS thing, obviously. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, but OGs of the channel will know. Like, people used to come on and be like, I'm a fan. I'd be like, please don't call yourself a fan. You know, like, I don't want fans. You know, we're all people. Like, I just, you know, we're just normal people. Like, I'm just a normal person. I'm just here talking to you all. I love talking to you all. It's good fun. I just like, yeah, I'd like to think I'm genuine. I try to be as genuine as possible. I don't hide anything. I mean, like, take Wednesday, for instance, that stream talking about all of that stuff. Like, that was very open and honest. You know, like, I'm more than happy to be as genuine as possible. And that's why I read out actual questions from you guys, not just super chats. FYI, super chats are great and they really help the channel out. And I don't hide that. You know, super chats are really, really good. They literally keep the lights on at the moment. But I'm also not going to sit here and only read out super chats, because that's fucking lame. Why would you do that? That's shit. A lot of people look at someone else's takes as racist when they really don't see a point. When they really don't see a point you make, doesn't make them racist. If H was racist, he would be streaming with half of us. I think you mean I wouldn't be streaming with half of you. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Anyway, yeah, the thing is people cannot handle the adult conversation. That's the issue. Is people hear the topic of race, and because it's such a touchy subject, and people lack, all it is people lack the emotional fortitude to handle that level of adult conversation. And then they immediately lash out and go, "You're racist." Then, like, no, you know, it's the same. Like, like take for instance, you know, one of the big issues in the UK is obviously knife crime, right? And it is disproportionately represented, or at least, should I say, an overwhelming number is disproportionately. Knife crime is disproportionately represented in the black communities in the UK, in inner cities and stuff like that. And so when you then delve into the issue of knife crime, who do you tackle? Who do you approach when you do stop and search? Well, you would naturally approach and stop and search those that disproportionately represent the knife crime statistics. Like, of course you would. But you can't say that, or you can't have that conversation, because otherwise people are like, yep, you're racist. And it's like, well, no. Why do you want to leave knives in the hands of young black kids that would be, I don't know, fatherless, and, you know, they're disaffected youth? Why would you want them to kill one another? Surely that's the racist thing. Like, surely that's the horrible thing, right? Surely disarming them means that they have a better future. But apparently saying that is racist, which is just nonsense. It's so strange. I honestly, I will never understand this world. And when I did that stream on Wednesday, I was genuinely, I don't fucking want kids to grow up in this world. Like, why the fuck would I want kids? Seriously, what a fucking bag of shit. Anyway, George Barrett is back with a fantastic comment again. Puss slaying is a fine line topic. Chill, my dudes. H-Man would first need to poll his audience before a script could be submitted. Oh my God. I love you. I love your comments are so good, George. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, dear, oh dear. Connor McCann. Mr. H, you are like the older brother we wish we all had. That's really nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Thank you very much. Skull Island updates. Nothing at the moment, sadly. What's Venmo? I'd Venmo you rather than donating to YouTube. I don't know what Venmo is, my dude. What's Venmo? Aero Snail. Great name. Miss H reviews make sense then. I figured you'd have a reason. Anyone who thinks you're a racist is either completely stupid or just a major woke faker. Jeez. Yeah, well, yeah. Zach Sibo, Mr. H is my older best friend from across the pond. That's how I feel, just a bro. Don't always agree with me, but his opinions inform me of my own sometimes. So that, again, that's very kind of you as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, what is Venmo? I don't know what Venmo is. Is it like PayPal? I don't have a Venmo, basically. I have PayPal, but I don't have Venmo. PayPal is literally just mrhreviews@gmail.com. But I don't know. I don't know. What is Venmo? Basically like a PayPal, but free. Oh, well, I don't have it. Maybe I should look into it, but I don't have it. But I've got PayPal. So if anyone wants to PayPal me, I've got PayPal, I guess. I don't know. Do people use PayPal now? Joseph Pullen, I live very close to a park. That's a hotspot for knife crime and sexual assaults. Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. But again, like it seems it's very reactionary, people's take on any of these things. So, like, for instance, in the UK recently, there was a woman that was tragically, I think she was thought to be sexually assaulted. I can't remember, but I know she was murdered, and it was awful, very, very horrible stuff. And actually, she was murdered by a policeman, and she was on her way home, and it started up this big thing in the UK of like men should have a curfew and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, why is the go-to there men? Surely the go-to should be, how has the Met Police, the Metropolitan Police in London, in the UK, how have they managed to hire someone that is basically a predator and a murderer? That should be the go-to, not men should be curfewed. I find it so strange. And I also find it incredibly moronic, because everyone was like, men have a curfew, men need to just stay at home and women will go out. And it's like, that's fine. But murderers and rapists don't care about laws. Very clearly, you fucking retards. So men, when they see other things happening, generally speaking, stop them. Like, it's well recorded, it's well known, there's statistics for it, right? But you stop that mechanism happening, and you literally give women a free rein in the evening amongst those that choose not to obey the law, i.e. rapists and murderers, male ones, of course. That's what we're referring to with the curfew. That's utter nonsense. They're gonna go, male curfew, no men around to stop me. Fucking, it's open season. Like, what? It's so strange that was the go-to. Why did anyone think that was a good thing to suggest? So odd, so strange. But again, this is all the stuff that, like, it just breaks my mind when I hear these things. I'm like, fucking, this is just insane. What is going on with the world? So dumb. There was also a park in Reading that was in the news where a bloke stabbed a bunch of people just chilling in broad daylight. Wasn't that that was last year? I'm pretty certain it was terror related, and the guy attacked. Didn't he predominantly attack members of the LGBT community? I think, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly, but yeah. Might not always agree with you. Might not always agree with everything you say with some of our reviews, but I respect you, and you're a cool dude, Mr. H. Love this channel and community. Thank you so much. We do have a fantastic community here. Here we go, Mr. MH. Sorry, dude. Perhaps Mr. H Live can be used as a channel to clip portions of your live stream, such as, for example, the interactions between you and a guest on a certain topic, or your opinion on an issue cut for time. That is actually a really good suggestion. Yes, that is actually a good suggestion. I will think about that. I actually like that. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, I think that's good. Today we had a knife attack near me outside of a school. Oh, wow. As primary school kids were going in. 2 gangs, 5 men jumped in to stop it, and 1 was stabbed in the leg. Absolute heroes. Wow. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, men, when they see stuff like that happening, generally speaking, will go in and stop it. So that whole like argument of all men need to be curfewed, like, good luck with that then, idiots. Like, good luck. No worries, I guess. Super idiots, but whatever. Super, super dumb. Super, super, super dumb. So, ladies and gents, normally I do members call-ins on Fridays, but wait. Because I'm going to be doing a members-only stream, okay, there won't be members call-ins this week, because you will literally be able to interact with me on a personal level on a members-only stream, okay? So just, I've juggled it. I hope that makes sense. It's only for this 1 week. Hopefully that's okay. Next week we'll return as normal, okay? Hopefully that doesn't annoy anyone. But I do think that let me have a look. Because the idea is, I think we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? So what we'll do, let me do something then. You can hear me frantically typing away. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I think this is going to work. Hold on. So you guys can tell me something now. Hold on. Sorry, I'm typing stuff and making sure this works. Members should have got a notification now. Has anyone got a notification? Do you guys get notifications from the members tab? Because I don't know if you do. It's not angry typing. That is literally actually. Cool. So you do get notifications. So go over to the community tab and you'll see members only stream should be all done. Does it work? It should be. It should work. So that is only available for members. So it is completely private stream, only for members. Hence why we're not going to do the member call-ins this week. So I know I love doing them, FYI, but I've let this one go on a bit too long now before we got to the member call-ins. And so I think if we do the member only stream, when we do that once a month, that will negate one of the Fridays where we do the members call-ins. Is that okay? Because remember, like, I haven't actually officially launched the membership yet, and I'm still ironing out what the benefits are. So, like, the member call-ins are great, and I love them, and I think they're a really cool benefit. But I also think maybe substituting one of them for a members-only stream could be good fun as well. And then when I know what everyone likes and what is best, then maybe I can then actually launch it, because I've not even done a video on it yet. I've not said, hey, look, I've got members only, or members. I've got members open. Sorry, memberships open. Fuck, I can't speak. I've got memberships open. Is that all right? Is that good? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hopefully that helps. Anyway, hopefully that explains it. I don't like to do things. I don't want to annoy anyone, because I know some people may have joined the memberships just for the member call-ins, and I get that. I 100% get that. But I'm a man of my word. I said members would get 2 Doom Eternal playthroughs this week. You've got 2 Doom Eternal playthroughs this week, because I didn't do one last week. I don't like anyone to not get what they sign up for, if that makes sense. And I know, because I've announced that we do the member call-ins, I know some people may sign up just for that. But please don't think that this is what happens all the time. It doesn't. I'm still finding my feet with it. I still want people to I can't even fucking remember what I was saying. But basically, I'm still finding my feet with it, and I want people to give me feedback, what's good, what's not good. The games are there, obviously, which actually, so loads of you watch them, which is really cool, actually. It's really nice that a lot of you, more of you guys, it seems more members are watching the games than Patreons at the moment, which is really odd. But it's still cool. But the call-ins are great, and I want them to continue. But I think when I do a members stream, I want to substitute one of the call-in days for that. Is that okay? Hopefully that's okay. I'm fucking talking bollocks, but hopefully that's okay. To be honest, the lockdowns haven't helped. I've dealt with more violence in the last year than I did running a door for a year. Oh, wow. 3 years back, even wearing a stab vest now. So not good. That's awful, man. That's not good at all. I'm just excited to get to know more about Mr. H. Yeah, it'll be fun, I think. Member stream will be fun. Finally finished watching Blu-ray 2 seconds ago. Documentary was fun and greatly informative. Soundtrack still rocks. Can listen to that all day. I'm glad you like the documentary. See, yeah, you need to give me your review of it then, Mr. Pixel Pete. Yeah, you need to give me your review of it. Soundtrack still rocks. Can listen to that all day. I'm glad you like the soundtrack. Will the members only stream be a round table between us all on the stream? No, and that's not. I physically can't. So this hosting software only allows a certain number of people on. So you physically can't do it. Basically, it's not possible, and there's no. Because I don't know how many people are going to come on, I can't propose that. So no. So it does substitute one of the call-in days, which I know might upset some people, and I get that. But remember, if it's not something which is enjoyed, and most people don't like the idea of it, then I won't do it again. Because I want you to stay members. Like, I want to please you, but that's the whole point, right? Memberships does actually help the channel out. So I have every intention to do things which keep you as members, but I physically can't do. I just physically can't do it. Unfortunately, there's no way. This software doesn't allow everyone to jump on, because I don't know how many people. It just can't do it, which sucks. Like, it's annoying. Also, this Mr. H needs to do videos teaching us how to slay more puss. I don't think that those kind of videos are suitable for YouTube. Maybe another type of streaming platform, probably not YouTube. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. Miss H Reviews, I know someone mentioned a Mortal Kombat 11 playthrough early in the stream that you nixed. But what about a Miss H versus members Mortal Kombat 11 tournament? I don't know how to do that. I don't think that would work for me, because I'm not as tech savvy as other people. Some people would have to show me basically how to do it, so I don't know. I honestly don't know how to do it. But yeah, guys, like we will be doing the member stream tomorrow, so we'll shoot the breeze tomorrow anyway. Mark and Varan, just flex your biceps. Oh my god, no, dude. I dig the Resident Evil playthroughs. It's always fun to see a normal Joe trying to kill a werewolf with a knife. Fuck me, I know. Such an idiot with that. That joke is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's really not, is it? I do like the joke though. It is funny. Like the same Mr. H X-Tube channel. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck's sake. I will not be doing anything like that. The software you are using allows 8 to 10, I believe. No, it allows 8 to 10 if you pay the maximum fee. I can only have 6 people, I believe. I don't pay for the maximum. I have to pay to use software. A couple £100 I have to pay. And I think to get the most, you have to pay the most, and I don't pay the most. I pay the medium basically. Because I bought this to see whether it would work or not back last year when I said, oh, I'll do streams every Monday? Did I say I was going to do them? Can't remember. But anyway, I did them and that was great. And then it renewed itself. So I need to change what it charges me. I need to pay a little bit more basically. But yeah. So no Mr. H OnlyFans then. I don't think that would do particularly well. No, and I don't know. I do an OnlyFans and it would just be a picture of my shoe. How about that? That'd be good. Would you all pay for that? Fuck's sake. Mr. H should start his own podcast. I don't. Nah, it's difficult. I tried to do that a few times with different people. It's difficult to get everyone. It's difficult to get people to do it. Basically. I always know my schedule. It's like take Andre, for instance, right? Andre from Midnight's Edge is supposed to come here every Monday, and he just doesn't anymore. He just can't. He's just not around. He just physically can't do it. And it's finding other people's schedules to marry up with yours. It's difficult. Slaying puss and clapping cheeks. I won't let that joke die either. Nope. Mr. H legs on OnlyFans. Most subscribed account on OnlyFans. It would be, wouldn't it? I've got legs, guys. That's it. You can only see it on the OnlyFans. Definitely not on my car channel. Only on the OnlyFans. Fucking ridiculous. Unbelievable. Right. I think that's about it, guys. Actually, does anyone have any more questions that want answered specifically? Real quick, I will do. I'll stay for another 5 minutes. Drop in your questions, quick. If you want for them to answer immediately. Grab it down as a super chat, and I will answer it quick. So yeah, Jasper OnlyFans would do very, very well. I actually always thought about doing a Jasper YouTube channel just for a laugh, actually, because he's very cute. Like, yeah, like he does just like funny shit. Like, obviously, I think it's funny because he's my dog, and I think he's cute because he's my dog. But I always thought about doing a Jasper YouTube channel, just like random little things, like. I don't know, Jasper going to go get his hair cut. Like, it's cute. Like, it's funny to watch the change and stuff like that. Yeah. Will members be cycled tomorrow in the sense that each person gets 10 minutes, then others join in? Or is it a first come first? It is literally a stream like this, but just for members. So you each can ask questions and there's less people get to talk to you more. So it's like it won't be an in-person. It's not like the call-ins. Don't worry. It's not like that. The once a month, which is what I'm hoping it would be, members stream will replace one of the call-in days if it's a success. If people don't like it, then I won't. I just need to trial it first. All these things are in flux. I just need to try it, see if it's okay, and then go from there. That's the kind of aim with it, really. Like, if people don't like it, I won't do it again. Like, I don't want to lose people as members. I don't want to piss anyone off. Like, the aim is to keep people as members, obviously, because it helps me, doesn't it? It literally helps keep the lights on. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, really. The way the internet is, put Jasper sat on a chair barking and guaranteed people would watch it. True. But he's so bloody cute anyway. Like, I would love to give him a YouTube channel. I think it'd be cool. But again, like I don't know whether it's me that finds him cute just because he's mine. But I think he's adorable. He's a dude. But he just does just all the time. Look at this. Just chilling out. Chilling out. What a dude. What a dude. Love that dog. Anyway. Angry A. Is there hip hop over there and does it kill? No, we have like grime. I don't like grime because everyone like thinks they're from the ends, bruv. It's like, nah, mate. Stop acting like you're a gangster. You're not a gangster. Andy McCallum, here's some money to keep the lights on. Well, thank you so much. How about a fitness channel? Nah. I've got no interest in a fitness channel. None of you guys would not be watching me do fitness stuff. Like, let's be honest. Come on. You guys are not interested in watching me tinker on a truck or a car. You guys are not going to watch me lift weights. Come on. Scruffy faced dogs are the best dogs. They are, especially when their faces were like smushed up. It's the best thing ever. So cute. Hot tub stream discussing slaying of something. Fuck's sake. Pixel Pete's Arcade. My wife loves Jasper. She complains when I put a video on and he isn't in the video. I know, I'm so sorry. He made a cameo in my Castlevania review. And side note, because obviously I talk a little bit, you know, sometimes there are multiple takes. And he was literally sat there just staring at me. He's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Dad? You just sat there talking to yourself again. It was very cute. He's a dude. He's an absolute dude. So funny. Guys, please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Missed Reviews. I don't post a lot to Instagram, but I am trying to boost it a little bit. And how many followers do I have? I don't have a lot. I've got 3,888. If I get to like 4,000, I'll post more, I guess. I don't know. I'll post a little bit more. How about that? I'll definitely post more. It'd be cool. Like it'd be cool to have more people over there on my Instagram at Missed Reviews. And please do check out my car channel. It's a second channel. It's fun. You don't have to just be into cars. All right, guys. Please do check out my my car channel. I'd love to have you guys over there. But anyway, I am going. This is a good stream. Enjoyed it very, very much. Thank you. Take care.